Wenwan. About you being reported online for stealing the liberal arts top score. How long are you going to hide? Folks, the evidence is solid. The plaintiff's complaint has gone viral, and this family still stays so calm. Really impressive composure.
Stop filming, please. That's not what happened.
What right do you have to trespass? That's defamation. We're calling the police.
Defamation? That poor student is holding a banner and protesting downstairs. Your uncle, the mayor, was suspended for investigation yesterday. Is that defamation too?
She can't even recite the dynasties right. Yet by relying on her mayor uncle, she got the fix. Are the poor destined to be crushed by the powerful?
The victim, Wenwan, is already holding her complaint and protesting publicly. And you're still laughing. Don't you have a conscience?
I laugh because I truly admire your imagination.
What do you mean? Are you denying the fact that your uncle is under investigation?
Why would I deny it? But as a professional journalist, I suggest you before you convict someone, first verify the most basic information. She's holding a banner saying, "I stole her liberal arts top score." Look carefully, I, Wenwan, applied for science. I am the provincial science top scorer this year. So, may I ask everyone, a pure science student taking physics, chemistry, and biology, what kind of fix would allow me to steal a liberal arts student's title? Is power now so great that it can turn a physics exam into a history exam?
Stop filming. I said no filming.
Don't touch my equipment. Can you afford to break it, Mr. Wen? Don't you have a mayor uncle backing you up? Now that the truth is out, why are you afraid of being filmed? Folks, look at the face of the powerful. When they run out of words, they resort to violence. Let her speak. Let the thief come out and talk.
I don't want money. I only want fairness. That admission letter that belongs to me. Why was it fixed and ended up in Wenwan's hands?
Admission letter.
Student Wenwan, according to Lin Qingyue in her signed complaint, she says your history grade in freshman year was only 39 points. As a person whose history doesn't even come close to passing, yet you got the liberal arts top scorer. How do you explain that?
What does getting 39 in history have to do with my college entrance exam?
Hey, everyone, look. Did you all hear that? She admitted it. She admitted she got 39 in history. She really is bad at history. You guys listen. How did someone who only got 39 as a freshman suddenly transform into the city's top liberal arts student? If there weren't some shady connections behind this, who would believe it?
You self-righteous media people, before you run an expose, don't you ever do your research?
Research what? Your mayor uncle, how he covered up your grades behind the scenes. Or how your family used connections to twist the truth. Lin Qingyue is still standing outside the government building, holding a banner, holding that blood-soaked petition, accusing you to the whole world. That girl is risking her life to seek justice. The evidence is all over the internet, and you still have the nerve to tell us to do research?
Her holding a banner and writing a petition is her own business. What does that have to do with my daughter? How dare you, based on her one-sided story, accuse someone so unfairly?
Ma'am, that's really heartless of you. Your daughter stole her whole future. Destroyed the only way out for a poor student. Not only are you not taking her to apologize, you're actually defending this thief without shame. Listen up, everyone. This is the family of the so-called top student. No wonder Wenwan is so cocky. So this is the kind of upbringing that's so unreasonable.
First, I didn't steal or swap anyone's grades. Second, regarding the reports about my uncle, the relevant authorities have stepped in. He is cooperating with the investigation. There will be a conclusion soon. Third, please tell her if she really feels wronged. Don't just cry and post videos. Provide solid evidence.
Evidence? She still has the nerve to ask for evidence? Isn't her written complaint evidence?
The admission letter she has isn't that evidence. And the emotional damage from trying to prove herself isn't that evidence. How can you be so heartless?
A petition document absolutely cannot prove that I stole her grades.
Then how do you want me to prove it? Do I have to rip out my heart to show you before you admit it? Wenwan, how can you be so righteous? I thought by now you'd feel at least a little ashamed. But what did you just say? You said to show you evidence.
With a banner and a complaint, you came to my doorstep and shouted, "Lin Qingyu, this is your so-called evidence?" Imagination is a good thing.
Is there no justice? You child, how can you be so evil? My Nian treated you like a sister, always shared the best things with you. But you, did you steal her grades? You stole her entire future. I beg you, leaders, I beg you, kind people, save my daughter. Look everyone, this complaint, every word was written by my daughter through tears. The truth is right here. What more evidence do you need? My daughter's future cannot be destroyed for nothing. This is her life after 12 years of hard study.
Mom, stop begging. We can't fight them when one has connections, power, and influence. We can't afford to offend them.
Hear that, everyone? This girl is still scared.
Wenwan, are you even human? Look at how you've pushed them. Is your heart made of stone? Did you steal her grades? You're destroying a life. You stole her future.
This is utter nonsense. I'm calling the police right now. If anyone dares block my door and cause trouble, I'll have the officers arrest you all.
Go ahead, call them. Let the officers and netizens nationwide see how privileged people bully others.
1-1, I'm begging you, give me back my admission spot. Now that it's come to this, you should understand even power can no longer protect you.
Lynching you, for 3 whole years, I bought you winter coats, paid your contest fees, and because you said you had no money for breakfast, I made an extra sandwich every day. And what did you do? You took all that kindness I gave you, turned around, and stabbed it right into my family's hearts. Lynching you, you better not regret this.
Are you threatening me? Listen everyone, she just threatened me in public.
Hello, Teacher John. I want to request a public grade review tomorrow. I want it live streamed. You have the guts to show up.
You bet I do. I'm upright and honest. I'm afraid you won't show up when the time comes.
Fine, see you tomorrow then.
One, level with me, Dad. Tell me about tomorrow's review. Are you really confident? No, we can't just wait like this. I'm going to call the lawyer now.
1-1. This is no time to shake your head. Your uncle was just notified to stop cooperating with the investigation. At your dad's company entrance, now it's full of protesters. The door is locked completely. And your homeroom teacher, she actually posted online too. She said your liberal arts grades have always been bad, said that with your level, there's no way you could be the top scorer.
The homeroom teacher. Sure enough, Zhao Meilan posted a long article.
As Wenwan's homeroom teacher, I have to say something fair. Classmate Wenwan has always been severely unbalanced in her subjects. Especially her history grades are very poor. If she really got the top score in liberal arts, becoming the provincial top scorer, I would be shocked too.
Classmate Lin Qingyue, the public review is about to begin. Your current physical condition, can you handle it?
I'll hold up even if I can't. I'm afraid if I don't come today, some truths will be completely suppressed. I don't want the hard work of 12 years of studying to become someone else's trophy.
Classmate Lin Qingyue, regarding the other party, Wenwan, do you have anything you want to say to her?
1-1, if you still remember our 3 years of friendship, just tell the truth. I don't hate you. I really don't hate you. I only hope you can tell the truth. Become a person with conscience again.
This wheelchair looks pretty new. But with abnormal heart rate and sympathetic nerves, you're sitting quite steadily.
Wenwan, are you even human? Nian went to such lengths to prove her innocence, and ended up like this. Not only do you not sympathize, but you're even mocking her. Do you have a conscience?
Stop right there. Did you think I dared to come today with just that one complaint letter? This is from before the college entrance exam, the last provincial mock exam score report. In that mock exam I got full marks in comprehensive arts, first in the province in Chinese and only 3 points short of a perfect score in English. And you, Wenwan. The whole school knows you never passed history. The evidence is solid. Dare you say in front of the national media that you didn't steal my top scholar spot? If you dare, then dare you, in front of all netizens now, to bring out our exam answer sheets, the originals.
Of course.
My daughter has a hard fate. Kids from poor families like us. Why is it so hard to get ahead through studying? Is it that the rich and powerful can really cover the sky with one hand?
Classmate Wenwan, the current public opinion and the atmosphere here are very unfavorable to you. May I ask if you're under a lot of pressure?
Not really.
Quiet. We will now officially begin the public review. Today's review focuses on 3 matters. First, the authenticity of Wenwan's college entrance exam scores, whether they are genuine. Second, the whistleblowing materials provided by Lin Qingyu, whether they are true. Third, during the review process, whether there was any misconduct by staff.
Director Joe, before retrieving the answer sheets, I request to present my evidence first.
Permission granted.
This is the last provincial mock exam score report from senior year I, Lin Qingyue, ranked first in the humanities grade. Everyone, look, this is the usual Wen1. She doesn't understand history at all. She can't even recite the order of Tang, Song, Yuan, Ming, Qing. She can't recite it. But when the Gaokao results came out, a loser like her actually became the provincial top liberal arts student. Who would believe such nonsense?
Wen1, please explain outright. This history test with a score of 39. What's up with that?
That was a monthly exam before we chose our tracks in freshman year. I had a fever that day. I fell asleep halfway through.
Fever, Wen1. That's a pretty convenient excuse, isn't it? Isn't it? Every time you bomb a comprehensive exam, it's always you just happen to have a fever.
Every time.
Don't try to play word games with me or change the subject. Just say it in front of everyone online. That 39 on that history paper. Did you actually earn it or not?
Yes.
This is my Gaokao score estimation sheet. I checked every major question and detail. Total score 736. I, Lin Qingyue, originally should have been this year's provincial liberal arts top pick.
Lin Qingyue, you need to understand, an estimation sheet is just a student's personal guess. It has no legal standing whatsoever. It can't be direct evidence of test scores.
That's why I've been insisting. My score was swapped. If the score in the system was real, why would I risk ruining my reputation and openly rebel? Am I crazy?
Lin Qingyue, watch your language.
Sorry, Dean Joe. I just got too emotional. I know many will say I'm making empty claims with no evidence. But I still have one last piece of evidence, a screenshot from the internal exam system. The screenshot shows on the night the results came out, in the name column for the top liberal arts student, it originally said me, Lin Qingyue, but just 10 minutes later, the name changed to Wen1.
Lin, this internal screenshot, how did you get it?
A screenshot of that level. How could you possibly have gotten it? Does this mean the exam system was indeed tampered with?
Look. Look, everyone, this is the proof. 11 minutes, my grades became someone else's.
Dear leaders, dear netizens, please, save my daughter. She lost her father when she was young. I raised her sweeping streets and collecting trash, penny by penny. She has no connections and failed the exam. It's tragic. If she loses her college entrance exam scores, her life is ruined. If something happens to her, I won't live either.
I didn't want to blow this up. Wen1, I wanted to save you face, but I have no choice. I just want what's mine back.
A poor girl pushed to this point. So pitiful.
Wen1's family must explain. Faking scores, how shameless.
Quiet, everyone, quiet. Lin Qingyue's parent, please return to your seat immediately. This is a serious score review site, not a marketplace, and certainly not a place for you to make a scene or put on a show.
My daughter's life is so hard.
I don't want to ruin anyone. I'm just an ordinary student. I just want to get back what belongs to me. Am I wrong? Wen1, even now, you won't admit it. Are you going to cling to that ranking that isn't yours forever?
Fake. All fake. That's slander.
Of course you say it's fake. You rich and powerful people, you're best at calling white black, turning truth into lies.
Our family really didn't do this. Wen1 would never do such a thing.
No, we didn't. Then why doesn't your daughter explain? She's sitting there like a log. Why is she afraid to publicly say that screenshot is fake?
Because the screenshot is real. Since you won't give up until you see the evidence, then I'll show you everything. I have more evidence.
Now there's even a chat log.
That's the smoking gun. This is solid proof of grade trading.
This is fake. My daughter never said anything like that. This is definitely forged.
Ma'am, you say you didn't do it, but the chat log is right here. The evidence is conclusive. How else can you defend yourself?
Wen1 didn't send this. That's not how Wen talks. It must be forged. It's impossible.
Wen, you can still drink water now. Do you think as long as you keep playing deaf and dumb, you can drag this out with silence?
No. I don't understand your so-called poor family logic. But does that give you the right to spread rumors without restraint?
I didn't spread rumors. The profile picture in that screenshot and the name are all yours. I have evidence in black and white. I have the grade report from that time.
Director Zhou, to prove my innocence, I formally request that experts from the examination authority conduct a technical verification. On site, the authenticity of this chat screenshot.
What do you mean, still pulling these tricks at a time like this? You're just trying to delay, aren't you?
Verifying a single screenshot, with today's technology, 10 minutes is enough.
We can have a technician bring the equipment up and do the on-site verification.
Someone with her level couldn't even get into the worst college. How could she suddenly become the top scorer in the province? Isn't that the biggest joke?
After professional equipment analysis, this chat screenshot shows clear signs of photo editing. Moreover, the edges of the text bubbles have obvious pixel residue. Conclusion: the screenshot is forged.
Impossible. How can this be? It's real. You must have been bribed.
Lin Qingyue. How long are you going to keep up this act?
Turn around. The chat records are fake.
Even if this screenshot is problematic, the grade screenshot must be real, right? Her liberal arts grades were poor is a well-known fact across the school. How can that be faked?
I can vouch for those grades. As Wenwan's freshman homeroom teacher, I can responsibly tell everyone that her foundation in liberal arts was indeed very weak. She often daydreamed in my class, didn't pay attention in history, messed up the timeline. Once I asked her publicly the order of the dynasties: Tang, Song, Yuan, Ming, Qing. She was stuck for a long time, couldn't even get this basic knowledge straight.
Teacher Zhao, thank you. Thank you. For being willing to speak the truth.
As a teacher, Wenwan, I originally didn't want to be so harsh in a setting like this. I tried to leave you some dignity. But what kind of student Qingyue is we teachers have all witnessed. She's the first to arrive every day and the last to leave. Her family is so poor, yet she never gave up. If there truly is unfairness and theft in this sacred exam hall, as educators, I absolutely cannot turn a blind eye.
Teacher Zhao, are you sure you will stand by every word you just said?
I, Zhao Meilan, have been teaching for 20 years. I have a clear conscience. I only answer to the facts.
Okay, then let me ask you, Teacher Zhao. When you taught me, was I a liberal arts student or a science student?
In your freshman year, you were in my liberal arts class, of course.
What about sophomore and junior year?
You later chose science, and went to the science stream. Even though I wasn't your teacher anymore.
You still, without knowing anything about my sophomore and junior year science grades, based solely on my freshman year liberal arts weaknesses, you dared, in public, to declare that I couldn't possibly be the provincial science champion.
I didn't mean that. I was just saying your liberal arts foundation was really poor back then. You didn't even have basic knowledge.
So, Teacher Zhao, in your logic, a student's poor liberal arts foundation and their becoming a science champion are mutually exclusive? Or in your eyes, science students don't deserve to have excellent logic and explosive potential?
Wenwan, stop scaring the teacher. Teacher Zhao has been teaching all her life, and values her reputation most. Even if your family is influential, you can't expect everyone to be afraid that they won't dare to speak the truth.
I haven't even said anything yet, and you're already rushing to get scared on the teacher's behalf. Lin Qingyu, you're worrying a bit too much, aren't you?
Don't try to change the subject. Wenwan, in front of all these cameras and provincial leaders, do you dare to publicly admit that your high school liberal arts grades were a complete mess?
I admit it.
Okay, then tell everyone loudly that someone like you, who can't even remember the order of dynasties, a person who can't even get that straight, do you actually have the ability to be the liberal arts champion?
I don't.
She admitted it herself.
She doesn't have the ability to be the liberal arts champion, so how did she become a champion? It's confirmed, there's definitely something wrong.
There's definitely a conspiracy. This twist has me completely stunned.
Wenwan, you finally told the truth. As long as you admit your mistake, maybe everyone will still.
I did admit that I don't have the ability to be the liberal arts champion. Lin Qingyue, you've been leading the discussion from the start. Can you tell everyone publicly, when did I, Wenwan, ever say I was the liberal arts champion?
You. What do you mean by that?
Lin Qingyu, from the beginning of this farce, you've been insisting that I'm the liberal arts top scorer, that I stole your grades. Since you know me so well, then do you know what my national college entrance exam registration number is?
Why would I remember that? Stop changing the subject.
Then do you know which exam hall I was in? Do you know how many subjects I took?
What else would you take for the college entrance exam? Chinese, math, English, and comprehensive. Wenwan, are you guilty? Did you forget how many subjects you took?
Who told you that?
Who needs to tell me? The whole internet knows you're the top scorer. Teacher Zhao also confirmed you're a liberal arts student.
Who told you the top scorer is only for liberal arts? Dean Zhou, since the truth is just one file away, then please, in public, pull up my basic candidate information.
Pull it up.
Impossible. This can't be true.
You, Wenwan, chose science. You chose science for your sophomore and junior years.
Teacher Zhao, you told the media you taught me for 3 years, but you didn't even know that I later chose science.
I thought at the time you just preferred science.
Preferring science and choosing science, in the college entrance exam application, are those the same thing?
Conspiracy. This must be a conspiracy. Even if you're a science student, it doesn't prove you didn't steal my liberal arts top scorer title. Right. Because you're a science student, your liberal arts grades are too bad to show, so you have even more motive to steal mine. Your family must have altered your file, and then swapped my top scorer title to you.
Lin Qingyu, have you gone so crazy that you've lost all logic? I'm a science student, why would I steal a liberal arts top scorer's grades? To prove I got 39 in history. Is that something to be proud of? Lin Qingyu, open your eyes and see clearly. I chose science. I'm this year's provincial science top scorer.
She's the science top scorer. So all that fuss earlier about her stealing liberal arts grades.
Cross-discipline grade theft. Is that harder than the exam itself? A pure science student stealing the liberal arts top scorer. Stealing air. Is Lin Qingyue kidding?
Impossible. Impossible. How can you be a science student? You are obviously. Impossible.
Stop guessing. The truth is right here. Look closely. This is my subject selection confirmation form from sophomore year. Below is my handwritten signature, the signature of the then homeroom teacher, and the bright red official stamp of the school's academic affairs office. Since sophomore year, my file has only said science.
She could have stolen the arts score. So a science student can't steal arts? The top art student is so famous, who knows? Did your family have their eye on that title?
That logic is absurd. A science student gives up their own top spot to cross over and steal an arts score? What for?
Lin Qingyue's sophomore subject selection form. Do I need to request it now and pull it up for you to see?
No need to pull up the form. As Wenwan's homeroom teacher, I can prove it right here, publicly. Wenwan, from the start of sophomore subject selection, has always been in Science Class 1. First prize in the provincial physics competition, second prize in the provincial chemistry competition, first prize in the math league. These honors. Which one of them wasn't earned by grinding through science problems? Lin Qingyue, you and Wenwan have been best friends for 3 years, inseparable, and now you're telling the whole internet that you didn't know she studied science?
She told me before that she actually wanted to study arts in her heart. I thought she secretly changed her application.
Is thinking about it the same as choosing it? The college entrance exam is such a big deal, hundreds of thousands of candidates in the province. Is it decided by your assumptions?
I've even thought about becoming an astronaut. By your logic, should you go to the space agency and report that I stole some astronaut slot?
Wenwan's tongue is vicious. But it's so satisfying to hear.
Every word hits the nail on the head. This logical counterattack is brilliant.
What are you laughing at? You think this proves she's innocent? You're her homeroom teacher. You've always been biased towards her. And you're still speaking up for her. Your testimony is completely unreliable.
Lin Qingyue, you were in my class for a while too. You should know what kind of person I am. I, Chen Guangsheng, always side with reason, not family.
Of course you'd say that. Teacher Chen, you're the homeroom teacher of the science class. Wenwan is your most prized student. You've colluded long ago. You're in cahoots. Colluding together to bully a defenseless ordinary student like me.
Evidence speaks for itself. Please accept the screencast. This is the class assignment photo from sophomore year. I'm in the lineup for Science Class 1. This is from last year's physics competition, the provincial first prize ceremony. This is the official notice I received last month for the Tsinghua Strong Foundation Program's comprehensive science interview. And this is from right before the exam, the chat record with Teacher Chen discussing the physics final problem. Take a good look. This is the last provincial joint exam score.
Science comprehensive score 287. What does that mean? At that level, a normal exam performance would easily get the provincial top score.
Exactly. And she also has qualification for the Strong Foundation interview. A top student like her, why would she need to steal an arts student's points?
Photos can be faked. Transcripts can be cross-checked with the joint exam. Lin Qingyu, my confidence lies here. So what about you? What? The mock exam you keep talking about, where is the perfect score? Where is your so-called 736 points?
Wenwan, don't get smug here.
I'm not smug. Lin Qingyue, I just think you're pathetic.
Pathetic?
After 3 years as best friends, you didn't even know such a basic thing as whether I studied sciences or arts, yet you dared to go in front of provincial media crying that I stole your arts top score. Lin Qingyu, all your accusations, from start to finish, are a joke full of loopholes.
Wenwan, shut up.
Why should I shut up? When you paid accounts to slander me, and launched a cyberbullying campaign, did you shut up then?
Nian, stop talking. Let's go back first.
Stop it, don't pull me. Even if you're a science student, so what does that prove? It only shows you're good at science. But it doesn't prove that my liberal arts top score wasn't stolen. What if you used connections and forcibly swapped the exam types?
When logic fails, you start making a scene. Fine, since you think the evidence isn't enough, director, then check hers.
The most direct way to verify the report is to retrieve both parties' original scores. Go, retrieve Lin Qingyue's previous mock exam scores and the detailed scores from this college entrance exam.
I disagree.
Why don't you agree? Lin Qingyu, aren't you claiming to be the victim? Isn't finding the truth exactly what you want?
That's my privacy. Yes, my scores are my privacy. You have no right to retrieve them publicly.
Privacy. Lin Qingyue, just now in the hall, you were in a wheelchair, holding a protest sign, in front of millions of viewers, when you were live streaming your accusations against me. Why didn't you think about privacy then? You told netizens across the country that you were the top liberal arts student, saying I stole your life. Why didn't you think about privacy then? Now that the truth is about to come out, you're talking to me about privacy.
Go away. All of you, go away. My daughter is the victim. She's emotionally unstable right now. What gives you the right to investigate her? You're just bullying us with your power, bullying a widow and her orphan.
Student Lin Qingyu, it was you who filed a real name report that Wenwan cheated and swapped the scores according to the investigation procedure. To ensure fairness, the accuser's historical scores must also be verified. It's the rule. It's the process, not targeting you personally.
I don't accept this. I won't agree to it. You're violating my rights. I'll sue you. I'll take you to court.
Retrieve.
You can't investigate. You have no right. Turn it off. You're bullies. You're colluding with officials and businessmen. You want to drive me to death.
I'm begging you, please. Leave my daughter alone. She's already pitiful enough.
471. Did I see that right?
The gap is way too big. Wenwan got 736. She got 471. A gap of 265 points. That's like an ocean between them. Not 736, not 600. Didn't even touch 500. That score barely qualifies for a second-tier university. How did she have the nerve in front of the whole internet to call herself the top liberal arts scorer?
Where's your perfect exam paper? Where's your 736? You kept saying that I stole your top scorer title. Your life. Didn't you have screenshots as proof? Didn't you swear in your live stream that I had connections and stole your score? Now, say it again in front of all this evidence.
No way. This is absolutely impossible.
What's impossible? That your real score is this low, or that the lie you carefully crafted got exposed so fast?
When you set me up. This is all a trap you set. Isn't it?
I set you up. Lin Qingyu, you came to my doorstep with a protest letter. You looked into millions of viewers' cameras and called me a thief who stole your score. You tried to ruin me by buying trending topics online, slandering me. My uncle, who's been dedicated his whole life. You were scheming against me from start to finish. I just didn't let you get away with it.
Are you satisfied now? Now the whole world has seen it. Are you satisfied? Do you have to push someone to the edge to feel good?
Not satisfied. Your daughter, for a false reputation, almost destroyed my entire family. Destroyed my uncle's lifelong integrity. And now you ask me if I'm satisfied. Do you think that one not satisfied is enough? Lin Qinghua, look at that score clearly. 471. You didn't even make the first tier cutoff. I'm curious, where did you get the nerve to stand in front of hundreds of thousands of viewers and tearfully accuse me of stealing your top scorer life?
So what if I did? Just because I didn't do well on the exam, does that mean I don't deserve a good life? Does that mean I deserve to be looked down on by people like you? When you did well, so you just naturally step all over me. You naturally laugh at me, right?
No one's stepping on you. You chose to kneel on the ground yourself, and then claim someone pushed you down. Lin Qingyu, this victim act of yours, aren't you tired of playing it?
When shut up. Shut up. You have everything. A good family, money, the best resources. Of course, you're so high and mighty. If I had a family like yours, I could be top scholar too. I work just as hard as you.
Lin Qingyu, that's enough. You talk about family, about good resources. Then let me, as your homeroom teacher for 3 years, say this. For 3 years, when one was in her seat reading every morning at 5:30 sharp, rain or shine. And you, Lin Qingyu, you'd stroll into school at the 8 morning exercise bell. And you, Lin Qingyu, you'd stroll into school at the 8 morning exercise bell. After evening study sessions, she'd practice in the dorm until midnight. And you, Lin Qingyue? You took the notes she stayed up late to write, even one she bought with her own money, just to find the right angle for a photo and post it on your moments, to look like a top student. She participated in the provincial math competition, working day and night on past exam papers. She asked you to join, but you said it was too hard and you didn't want to. She treated you like a close friend, explaining problems to you step by step, but you couldn't focus. Then you said she didn't explain well, blamed the questions for being too hard. How dare you stand there and brag, saying her grades are all because of her family.
Teacher, you're just biased. The whole school knows you're partial to her, just because she gets good grades, because her family is rich, because she brings you honor. People like you aren't fit to be teachers.
Lin Qingyue, you say I'm biased? Yes, I am biased. But I've been biased toward you for 3 whole years. You had no winter coat. I hid it from the whole school, organized teachers to donate money and clothes for you. You said you couldn't afford the materials fee. Every single time, I paid it for you out of my own pocket. Your mom was sick and couldn't afford hospitalization. I went with you to the hospital in the middle of the night to register, and covered the medical bills. Lin Qingyue, where's your conscience? How could you take all the kindness from these 3 years and trample it into the mud, and then bite the hand that fed you?
Don't start crying yet. Lin Qingyu. The report card is just the first gift I'm giving you. You had someone fake a perfect score exam, screenshot, spreading lies and slander online. We're not done settling this score.
Close the door. Until the truth is fully investigated. No one is leaving. Continue.
No more investigation, no more. We won't report it anymore, okay? We don't want this top scholar title anymore. Wenwan, Auntie, I'm begging you, child. He was just confused for a moment. He's only 18. Do you have to humiliate her? In front of all these reporters? Are you trying to drive her to death?
A moment of confusion? Miss Lee, you brought your daughter to make a live stream accusation with your real name. And when you exposed my daughter online, why didn't you say it was a moment of confusion then? My hardworking brother-in-law is now under suspension and investigation because of your false accusations. Now that the lies have been exposed, a simple, we won't report, and you think you can just walk away. There's no such easy way out in this world.
Your family is rich. Your family has money and power. My family is wealthy. Why? Do you have to make life so hard for us poor people?
Poor. Lin Kui-fan, aren't you ashamed to say that? Your daughter bought trending searches and hired bots online. In just 3 days, she spent a full 80,000 yuan. And now you have the nerve to tell me that your family is poor. 80,000 yuan. If your family really couldn't afford the materials fee, then where did this poor student get 80,000 yuan from?
80,000 yuan, for a rural family, is an astronomical sum, right? A poor student can come up with 80,000 to buy trending searches. That logic doesn't hold at all. It's unreasonable. There must be something bigger going on. Director Zhou, as a media representative, I request to retrieve and examine on site Lin Qingyue's poverty-stricken student registration and records, and proof of her actual financial situation.
Approved. The Education Department will cooperate with relevant authorities, effective immediately, of Lin Qingyue's family's all financial transactions and poverty assistance applications will be thoroughly reviewed.
Yes. I admit my grades weren't that high. But why did I do it? Have you ever thought about that?
So the old script's over. Now you're starting the sob story again?
I had no choice. I was forced, when someone like you, born with a silver spoon, you just don't get it. For 3 years now, everyone's been praising you, teachers and classmates envy your family background. Even my mum nags me every day, telling me to learn from you, to suck up to you. Why? I've worked hard too. I've done practice problems until my back was sore. I just wasn't as lucky as you. I just wanted everyone to see me. I just wanted a chance.
A chance? You call this selfishness and vile slander a chance? Then, what about my chance? You slandered me as a thief who stole someone's life. My uncle, because of your few lies, got suspended and investigated. On my front door, there are now banners of abuse. These costs, this reputation and life you've ruined, who will give me a chance? Please project this image onto the screen. You said your family is poor. Then, please explain what this money is all about.
Oh my god, 30,000, 80,000. That adds up to over 100,000. That's no small amount.
Look at the transfer memo. When Wan's dirt promoted to trending. The top liberal arts scholar's story stolen, plain as day.
This isn't a momentary lapse of judgment. It's clearly a calculated step-by-step, premeditated malicious defamation.
This is your mother's transfer record.
How do you have these? How could you possibly get these records?
Not only does Lin want to know, but also the audience before the screen. Everyone must be curious. This huge sum of money, where exactly did it come from?
Xing2 Education. That's the one that's been going viral online, the rags to riches plan. Specially packaging poor students to become influencers, that company.
I heard they have several multi-million follower influencers. All their personas are built on playing the victim.
You investigated me, Wan. How dare you investigate me behind my back?
Lin Qinghua, that's not investigating. It's when you buy trending searches online for Gurujin, the other party transferred to an empty account. I just hired a lawyer and traced the transaction records. Never expected to catch such a big fish.
Director Zhou, regarding the company Starway Education, I conducted an undercover investigation before. They specifically target remote areas to scout for average-performing but good-looking poor students, package them as poor students suppressed by the powerful geniuses, by creating social conflicts to gain traffic, and eventually cash out by selling courses. Previously, at least 3 similar poor top scorers were all exposed as fake personas and completely crashed.
I've heard about that too. Inside their company, they have a special comeback persona training class, teaching these kids how to face the camera, cry beautifully, how to memorize lines to stir up emotions, how to precisely gain sympathy.
I can't believe such things exist.
Yes, Director Zhou. The recruitment ads online haven't been taken down yet. They openly recruit poor actors with clear prices, salary of 8,000 a month, base salary plus traffic commission.
So what? At least they're willing to help me speak out. I'm just an ordinary person with no power or connections, no media, no resources. If I didn't find a company, how could I possibly beat you? The Wen family.
So, this is how you justify your reason for lying?
They said it's just a communication strategy. In this era of traffic, truth doesn't matter at all, as long as people believe it. I am the top scorer.
Communication strategy? Lin Qingyue's so-called strategy is to make you deliberately look sick and haggard, is to make you hide behind the camera, play pitiful and gain sympathy, is to make you resort to any means to slander your best friend. Ask yourself with a clear conscience, Lin Qingyu, are you even human?
What do you know? You're just a poor teacher. Your monthly salary is only a few thousand. What do you know? You have no idea how much I want to be famous. I'm sick of being poor. I'm sick of being your honor student but can't even afford a designer bag. Is it wrong to want fame? Why can Wenwan get into Huaking? And I can't? Why is her family rich and mine isn't? This world is unfair by nature.
If it's unfair, then work hard. Change it with your own ability. Instead of hurting others.
So you knew all along that all of this was fake.
I didn't mean that.
Then what did you mean? You didn't know your real scores were fake. Or you didn't know those so-called pieces of evidence. The screenshots were forged. You knew everything. You knew your own Gaokao scores. Only 471. The so-called score-checking Bible was photoshopped. You even know the tearful accusations you posted online. Every story was total nonsense. But you never mentioned that. Because to you, as long as you can be famous, as long as you can sign with an agency and make money, ruining my life, ruining the fairness of the Gaokao, means nothing to you, right? Still not telling the truth. Lin Qingyue, I'll ask you one more time. Just now, you didn't mean. Or you didn't know the screenshots were fake. Still putting on an act. How long are you going to keep acting in front of this camera? I'll give you 3 seconds. If you don't speak up, I'll call someone in right now.
Ha 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 ha, yes. I knew everything. I knew the scores were fake. I knew the screenshots were photoshopped. So what? Wenwan, do you think by throwing this evidence in my face, you've won? Look at the internet now. People have already torn you to pieces. Your uncle, the mayor, now, because of personal interests, has been suspended and investigated. You think the truth is out? Will these wounds disappear? Even if I apologize, the humiliation you've suffered, the reputation your uncle lost, the pain of your whole family being cyberbullied, can that be erased?
No.
So, I haven't lost anything.
She said she hasn't lost anything. Is she crazy?
She's not crazy. She's rotten to the core. This is not something an 8-year-old girl should have in her heart.
Haven't lost anything. For some followers and vanity, you destroyed me, destroyed my whole family, destroyed my uncle, the reputation he built over half his life, even destroyed the goodwill of hundreds of thousands of netizens who wanted to uphold justice. Lin Qingyue, you call this not losing?
Lin Qingyu, every word and action of yours has been broadcast live and recorded in real time as evidence in court. You think this is just a student dispute? You're involved in a massive commercial fraud, malicious defamation of public officials, and forgery of evidence. Next, the relevant authorities will launch a full investigation. Are you ready to say you're not sorry from behind bars?
Do you regret it or not? What I say doesn't count. What you say doesn't count either. The law and the court will give you the most accurate answer.
Ah, Lin Qingyue, please come with us.
On what grounds are you arresting me? I didn't commit any crime. I just said a few words online. I just wanted. The ones who went to Wenwan's house to spray paint weren't me either. I didn't lift a finger. Why are you arresting me?
Suspected of malicious defamation, forging evidence, and causing trouble, as well as massive extortion.
I didn't extort anyone. You're falsely accusing me.
3 days ago, you privately contacted Wenwan and demanded 8 million yuan in compensation, and clearly stated that if you were paid, you would withdraw all charges and not pursue the matter further. Lin Qingyue, if that's not extortion, what is?
Please let her go. She's still young. She made a mistake in a moment of confusion. Your family is so rich. Just take pity on us, please.
Mom, save me. Save me.
It's her. She looks small and fragile, quite pitiful, but I never expected her to be so heartless. She just opened her mouth and asked for 8 million.
Pity her? What for? Wenwan is the one who's truly pitiful. To have a best friend like that, she almost lost her life. Didn't you just hear what Wenwan said? That haggard look of hers was all an act. She was trained by a professional company just to swindle our tears. What a waste of my sympathy. People like that deserve to be locked up.
She's still young. She's only 18. What does she know? She just wanted to be famous. to bring honor to her family. You big shots. Why are you so heartless? Do you have to push her to the brink to be satisfied?
She wants to be famous. Does that give her the right to ruin my daughter's entire life?
I beg you, we apologize. We'll write a public apology letter. We'll pay however much you want. We'll sell everything we have to pay. Please, we beg you to see. For the sake of their past friendship, let her off this one time. If she gets a criminal record, her whole life will be ruined. Let her go.
Yesterday, your whole family brought people to my front door with that red marker that won't wash off, and wrote all sorts of filthy words. When you were cursing my daughter, did you ever think about letting her off? You led the whole internet to judge her, cyberbullied her until she was afraid to leave the house, even nailed up the windows at home. When she died, did you ever think that she was only 18? You carved those dirty words into my door, threw stones at my house in the middle of the night. Did you ever think that my daughter and I sitting in the pitch black house, how scared we were?
I was wrong. I was really wrong.
If I'd known this would happen, I wouldn't have done it in the first place. This isn't a vulnerable group. This is clearly professional scamming.
I've seen this act before. When they're manipulating and playing victim, they cry harder than anyone, acting like the victim. But when the lies are exposed and it all falls apart, it's still the same routine. Wailing and begging for mercy. But they never think about the one they almost drove to the edge, the victim. How did they survive those days?
Now, on behalf of the Provincial Education Examination Authority, regarding the incident of the top student being replaced, I announce the official investigation result. After on-site verification, student Wen1 is a science track candidate with a total college entrance exam score of 736 points, ranking first in science in the province.
No more tears, I've cried enough. Teacher, I'm fine.
As a real victim of this impersonation incident, the outcome has completely reversed. What would you like to say to the perpetrator, Lin Xingyue? Xingyue just said she didn't lose. What do you think of her attitude of showing no remorse? How do you see it?
No. Not only will I not forgive Lin Xingyu, I will not forgive anyone in this storm who maliciously spread rumors, participated in cyberbullying, or even illegally leaked my home address. My lawyer has already started gathering evidence. Cease and desist letters will be sent, and lawsuits will be filed. Every person on the list, not one will be missed.
1-1. You scared Mum to death. I really thought we were going to be destroyed.
Mom, it's okay, it's really all over now.
Well done, Wan. You stood up for your truth.
Teacher, then can I finally go back to school and get my diploma?
Of course, now you are the top science scorer in our province. The day you go back to school, the principal will probably handle your paperwork himself. Who would dare not?
Thank you, teacher.
Oh, by the way, Wan. Just now, Teacher Zhao Meilan sent me a message. She asked me to tell you that she wants to see you in person, to apologize to you.
No need.
She did teach you after all, and she said that at the time, she was also.
Teacher, when I needed the truth the most, and was most helpless, she chose to side with lies. I don't accept her apology. She's a teacher. She should know what her words mean in the public eye. Before she spoke, even with a shred of responsibility, she should have verified that screenshot full of holes.
You're right. She failed as a teacher. I won't speak for her anymore. Come on, enough of that gloomy stuff. Today, I'm treating you to a meal. The school cafeteria. They specially made sweet and sour pork ribs today. That's your favorite. If we're late, they'll be gone.
Okay.
Miss Wenwan, please hold on. As the most legendary top science student since the founding of our province, finally, could you say an acceptance speech?
No speech needed. I know fake is fake. No matter how loud, it won't become real. The air outside is so nice.
Quick to shift the blame. Lin Xingyue is just a student. How could she mobilize so many marketing accounts? Do they think we're idiots?
Hey, look. Someone dug it up. Xintu Education is a repeat offender.
First, create conflict, then spark sympathy, and finally harvest traffic. This isn't educational consulting. It's manufacturing hell on earth.
1-1, still up. What are you looking at so intently?
Nothing much. Mom, just browsing some comments online.
1-1, let's not look at that. Those people online, when they like you, they lift you to the sky. When they don't, I'm afraid you'll read those nasty things and feel hurt.
I know, Mom. But I'm fine. Really.
Are you really okay? Those people said such awful things, and even threw paint on our door. 1-1, I'm afraid you're holding it all in.
Mom, I'm really fine now. Look, not only am I cleared, I got into watching. All my biggest wishes came true. How could I not be okay?
You're just saying that to cheer me up.
Comrade Luwan, This is a chat log that our tech department recovered from the device of the person in charge at Xingtu Education. It was sent by Lin Qingyu.
So my kindness was seen as charity in her eyes.
Sometimes it's really hard to understand. And according to our investigation, she first contacted Xingtu 3 months before the college entrance exam. Contacted Xingtu to discuss how to create a media storm. This wasn't a spur-of-the-moment decision.
3 months before the exam.
1-1, we have to work hard to get into the same university and never be apart. Happy birthday, 1-1. I bought this with 3 months savings. You have to wear this bracelet all the time, okay?
3 months ago, while she was planning to destroy me, she gave me a birthday present. I don't need this anymore.
Thank you for cooperating with the investigation. The case is very clear now. Have some water and take a break.
Thanks.
It's over.
Everything's been explained.
Let's go home for dinner. Your mom bought the freshest sea bass today and made your favorite dishes. 1-1, Dad is proud of you.
Is it because I got into college?
No. It's because today in the meeting room, facing all those cameras and accusations, the way you acted. You were very brave. Even without those achievements, Dad still thinks that my daughter is an upright and outstanding person.
Wenwan is back.
I'm sorry, Wenwan. I almost believed what they said online. I even reposted some posts. I'm so sorry.
I didn't say anything bad about you. But I didn't dare to speak up at the time. I was afraid of being cyberbullied. I'm sorry.
Now we know how terrifying Lin Qingyu is. She used to ask me privately how to submit anonymously to influencers. At the time, I thought she was just curious.
I understand. Staying silent in that situation is instinct.
Wenwan. I actually spoke up for you online back then. I posted your transcript. But hundreds of private messages called me a page shill and cursed my whole family. I was so scared, so I deleted the comments. I let you down. I should have stood my ground.
It's okay. The fact that you spoke up at that time already makes you braver than most. Deleting comments was self-protection. It's not wrong.
You're really amazing. If it were me, being scolded by so many people, I definitely couldn't last a day.
I almost broke down too. But I have my parents. And even if the whole world doubted me, they stood by my side. Teacher Chen, they supported me. That's how I'm standing here today.
All right, stop crowding around. Let Wenwan catch her breath. Everyone, go on. There's still the graduation ceremony. Come to my office. Your diploma is ready. Originally, the school wanted to hold a big commendation ceremony, the kind with drums and gongs, but you said you wanted to keep a low profile. After discussing with the principal, we decided to respect your wishes, so I'm giving you the diploma now.
Thank you, teacher. This is fine.
Oh, by the way, this is what Lin Qingyu gave me on the morning of the incident. She shoved it into my hands. She said, no matter what, I had to give it to you.
Lin Qingyu, there is no next life.
To be honest, I didn't expect her to turn out this way. When she first entered high school, she seemed pretty down to earth.
People change. Or maybe she was always like this, just never had the chance to show her true colors.
Let's go to the auditorium for rehearsal. You're speaking as the outstanding graduate representative. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Wenwan, congratulations. This honor is yours and the school's pride.
Thank you, school. Thank you, Mom and Dad. And thank you to everyone who didn't kick me when I was down before the truth came out.
Wenwan not only excels academically, but more importantly, under immense injustice and pressure, she remained calm and rational. This is the spirit a student of our school should have. I'm proud of it.
You're so amazing, Senior. You're my role model. I want to get into watching too someday.
Then keep it up. I'll be waiting for you at watching. 3 years ago, I walked into this school, never imagining that high school life would have such a twisted ending. I used to think that if I worked hard enough, I would get the fairness I deserved, but this experience taught me that not everyone respects the truth. Some people use tears as knives, poverty as shields, and public opinion as guns. Faced with such attacks, the truth often seems powerless. But I have always believed that false is false. No matter how loud, it can't become true. No matter what happens, always believe in the value of hard work, believe that the truth will surface. Thank you, everyone.
Study hard at watching. The outside world is bigger and more complicated.
I will, teacher. You take care too.
One, check the news. The court's decision is out. Lin Qingyu has been charged.
Yeah, I saw it. What else?
That's your reaction.
Mom, from the day I decided to fight back, this was the inevitable result. The law will give her what she deserves. I don't need to waste my emotions on her anymore.
A company like that should have been shut down long ago. The 3 previous comebacks of the top students were all scripted. They should investigate the funding chain. How many parents and students have been ripped off?
Wan, a toast to you from Uncle. Thank you. Really, thank you, Uncle.
Thank me for what? You are innocent yourself, you have a clear conscience, so you can withstand investigation. I just tore off the fig leaf.
Do you know Wan?
No.
Then, why did you go to her door and write those words?
I just can't stand the privileged class. Everyone online says she faked her research. Her family has connections. She bullies poor students. I wanted to stand up for justice.
A single everyone online says makes you feel justified in hurting a stranger. Your cost of justice is really low.
Mrs. Wen, please open the door. My son knows he was wrong. He's still young. If he goes to prison, his life will be ruined.
Your child is young, my daughter is also young. Back then, when he carried a bucket of paint and covered my door with curses, did he think that my daughter had just turned 18? Please leave. Don't come back.
Miss Wen, if you settle out of court, they are willing to compensate all losses.
No settlement, like I said before. The lawyer will file the lawsuit, and every legal responsibility must be accounted for. He is 18 years old. He needs to be responsible for his own sense of justice. Mom, what's wrong?
Honey, was I too harsh just now when I refused them? Were we too heartless, seeing them cry like that?
Mom, it's not heartlessness, it's justice.
But every time I close my eyes, I remember those days when the whole world cursed you. My heart felt like it was being cut with a knife. Even now that the truth is out, it still hurts.
Alright, stop crying, it's all in the past. Wan got into Huaqing. Our family has a big celebration.
You only know how to eat.
After all that, our family can still sit together, eating fruit, chatting, and bickering. That is my greatest fortune. A late apology doesn't mean anything.
Still here, senior? It's Friday night. Let's run this data next week. The dorm matron is about to lock up.
This set of parameters to verify has to be done today. We have a group meeting Tuesday. You go ahead. I have the keys.
Oh, senior, have you seen the news lately? There's a grad recommendation scandal at Beihang. It's blown up pretty big. They say a girl from the countryside had the highest GPA, but her spot was taken by some rich kid from the department. A lot of people are outraged for her. Some even at Edu, hoping you'd speak up.
Has the school released an official statement?
Not yet. But that girl gave a lot of details and screenshots of her transcript. It doesn't look fake. Many are saying this is exactly what happened to you back then.
Before we see the official conclusion, don't jump to conclusions. Even seeing isn't always believing, let alone hearsay. Public opinion is a sharp knife. Don't hand it to others lightly.
That makes sense. I'll head out then, senior. You should get back early too. Don't stay up too late.
You're looking for me.
I've been waiting here for 3 days. I know you don't want to see me, but I still wanted to say this to your face. I'm sorry, I was blinded back then. I was jealous of you. I ruined your family. These 2 years inside, I've regretted it every single day. I wronged you. I wronged Professor Chen. And most of all, I wronged my mom. For my sake, her blood pressure spiked many times.
How long have you been out?
Half a month. I've applied for many jobs. But when they check my record, and here I'm the one who spread rumors about the top-scoring student. Now, I'm washing dishes in a restaurant in the Western Village. 3,000 yuan a month, not even enough for my mom's medicine. Wan. I know I have no right to ask, but I want to ask you if you could write a letter of forgiveness. You don't have to say much, just that you accept my apology. With this, I can find a job more easily. My mom was hospitalized last week with high blood pressure, and we're really in need of money.
No.
I understand. I went too far, I shouldn't have come.
Back when you brought people to block my door, and spread rumors about me everywhere, did you ever think we'd be here today? During the months my uncle was suspended, people shouted insults at his office every day, and his 30-year reputation was nearly destroyed. My mom couldn't sleep at night, lost over 10 pounds, and would even take detours just to avoid going out to buy groceries. Wherever I went, people pointed fingers at me. I received thousands of death threats. These hurts can't be erased by a simple "I'm sorry." I'm not issuing a letter of forgiveness. I don't have the right on behalf of my parents and my uncle to forgive you. But I'm not going to kick you while you're down either. You made your own choices. Walk your path well from now on. Hey, I need a favor. About that Beihang graduate school dispute, can you look into the marketing accounts stirring things up? Which company are they from? I suspect it's related to the people from Xingtu Education back then. The whole approach is too similar. So it is you guys just rebranded and out to cause harm again. I know what I'm doing. And I know what I'm up against, but I don't regret it.
Finish picking this basket of veggies, then wash the dishes. It won't delay serving the food.
It's me.
What are you doing here? Is it because I came to see you yesterday that I caused you trouble? I won't go to your school gate anymore. Really, I just lost my head for a moment. Don't take it to heart.
I came to talk to you about something. It's not convenient here, let's find a place to sit.
Oh, a friend of Lynn's?
Yeah, we know each other.
You heard about the Beihang grad school thing, right?
I saw it while scrolling through short videos.
Does it look familiar? The same playbook as when Xingtu packaged you back then, exactly the same.
A little bit.
The company behind it was started by former Xingtu people. They're still in the same business, packaging underdog victims, stoking class conflict, and cashing in on traffic. In the end, either innocent people get cyberbullied, and their reputation is destroyed, or young people like you back then are lured by money and fame onto the wrong path, ruining their lives. I want you to come forward and tell how Xingtu approached you, how they spun their lies, taught you what to say, and manipulated public opinion. Tell everything. To help more people see through their tricks, and not get fooled again.
No, I finally got over that thing. Now I finally have a job. If I speak up again, everyone will start attacking me again. They'll say I'm trying to whitewash myself, or that I'm jumping on the bandwagon. I can't even keep this dishwashing job. I'll lose it. My mom is waiting for me to make money for her medicine.
You can choose not to speak. But think about it. If someone had spoken up back then, and told you where this path would lead, what would have happened? Would you still have agreed to Xingtu? Back then, you were 18. You were dazzled by money and fame. You thought you didn't need to study hard, and could still have a good life. Now there are still many 18-year-olds, just like you back then, thinking they can rely on playing the victim, spreading rumors, to easily gain attention and wealth. They don't know that all gifts from fate come with a hidden price tag. If you speak up, it's not to whitewash yourself, nor to seek anyone's forgiveness. It's to make sure fewer people like me back then, who did nothing wrong, get dragged into the abyss for no reason.
When I first went in, I hated Wenwan, I hated Xingtu, I hated everyone who wronged me. But as time passed, in the quiet of the night, what I thought about most was if I hadn't taken the wrong path back then, what would my life be like now? Maybe I'd have graduated from a regular college, gotten an office job, not rich, but at least my mom wouldn't have to worry about me. But there's no such thing as what if in this world. Okay, I promise you.
Senior, did you hear? Lin Qingyue posted a really long article. She wrote all about how Xingtu approached her, how they packaged her, and how they made up rumors. Even how they taught her to cry, and how to time the release of evidence.
I know.
You knew all along, didn't you? Did you talk to her? Oh my god, the internet is blowing up. Some people say she's trying to whitewash herself, jumping on the bandwagon for sympathy. Others say, since she said all this, then the Beihang incident might be the same kind of setup. Everyone is waiting for the official statement. Honestly, world, I used to think that everything on the internet was true, that everyone was trash-talking must be a bad person. But after this, I realized that a lot of the outrage was deliberately stirred up by others. We thought we were standing up for justice, but we were just being used as pawns.
It's never too late to realize that. When something happens, wait a little, take a closer look, don't rush to pick sides. That's better than being used. The weight of words is heavier than we think. Don't throw them at others lightly.
Wenwan. We read Lin Qingyue's article. Honestly, I really admire you. You still persuaded her to speak up and warn everyone. If it were me, I'd be full of hatred. Wouldn't want anything to do with her.
Yeah, the department was saying yesterday. They're going to hold a lecture on online public opinion. Probably because of this incident. Nowadays, rumors and manipulating public opinion are everywhere. You can never be too careful.
I'm not doing this to help her. I just don't want anyone else to go through what I went through for no reason. One more person who sees clearly is one less victim.
Senior, the results are out. Beihong made an official announcement. Just came out.
What does it say?
It says that girl Su Tong's accusations are false. Her own GPA has multiple instances of fraud. The girl she accused. Her grades are way higher than hers. There was never any substitution. Also, a few influencer accounts behind it have been dealt with by the platform. Some are muted, some are banned. Thank goodness. I only made a couple of snarky comments. I didn't go to her comment section to curse. Thanks to Lin Qingyue's article. It came out in time. Many people were cautious beforehand, didn't blindly follow the mob like before. Otherwise, that wrongly accused girl would be in deep trouble.
It was fake from the start. Fabricated stuff can't become real. It'll always come to light eventually.
Who sent it? All mysterious.
Nothing. Let's go. Let's finish sorting out this morning's spectral data.
Oh, the other day. I saw Lin Qufang on the street. Lin Qingyue's mom. She's aged a lot. Half her hair turned white. Carrying a grocery basket, walking unsteadily. Looks really low energy. She greeted me. I didn't chat much. Just nodded and left. Neighbors are saying, Qingyue is now working sorting packages at a warehouse on the outskirts. Leaves early. Comes back late every day. Hardly any days off. It's tough. But honest work. Haven't had any shady ideas since, and she doesn't hang out with those shady people anymore.
As long as she stays on the right path and earns her living honestly, that's good.
That's true. But what they did back then, I'll never forget it in my life. All the suffering our family went through can't be erased by a simple, I've changed. I feel sorry for her, but if you do wrong, you have to admit it. And face the consequences. Nothing in this world comes that easy.
Yeah, I know. I never expected a simple apology to erase the past.
Why is Wenwan calling at this hour? Went home for the weekend?
Yeah, just got home. Are you busy these days, Teacher Chen?
Well, senior year, you know. Supervising evening study every day. I'm used to it. Oh, I heard about Lin Qingyue. You convinced her to come forward, didn't you?
Can't fool you.
But you did the right thing. Exposing the tricks to the public is much more effective than just cursing at her. After teaching for so many years, I finally understand. More than teaching students to score high, it's more important to teach them to walk the right path.
Yeah, that's what I think too. Everything is calm and peaceful.